Hello and welcome to the Weekly from Timely Coffees. My name's Seb, I'm one of the co-founders here, and this is a video series we use to talk about different coffees we have coming out at Timely, and specifically about coffees we're releasing for subscribers over the next 7 days. So if you're a subscriber, the coffee you're going to be receiving is Telila Station from Ethiopia. Now, one of the really interesting things about coffee from Ethiopia is that a lot of the producers only usually have about 1 hectare or less to grow all of their crops, and coffee is usually only one part of that. But because of that, they normally do a lot of their sorting and processing in really manual ways. So one thing that they'll do is they'll pick coffee by hand, which we've spoken about before, which is just a really good way to make sure that the coffee that you're delivering to the mill is all ripe and all of a really good and consistent quality to make sure that the end product is really consistent as well. But then, sometimes there's just going to be a few beans or a few cherries that make it through no matter how kind of fastidious you are in terms of picking. So what they can do is they can put all the coffee that they receive, all the cherries, into a big tank of water, and then what happens is you'll notice that the underripe cherries generally will float to the top of the tank. So this is called floaters, and what you do is you actually just take all these coffees off, and it's a really, really simple way to get rid of underripe cherries. It's just one extra step that doesn't take a lot of effort, but can really improve cup quality significantly. And it's because that with producers and mills in Ethiopia, they generally have much smaller land, and this is just kind of one part of what they do in terms of like their kind of yearly production. That the more manual methods to actually do sorting and picking are really still prominent in this part of the world. It's not because like a lack of awareness that there are other options out there. It's just really what works for them. And it's really good because, it makes the coffee production, the whole economy there, really accessible. You don't really need any kind of specific, machinery or tools. You can be growing coffee, just a few trees on your land, picking coffee with really good quality, delivering it. And you can really be part of kind of the specialty movement that we're seeing now, where producers are getting a little bit more recognition and also, better prices than ever before. So those are a few things about Ethiopia, and this is the coffee you're going to be receiving. And if you're not a subscriber but you want to become one, then this will be your free first installment. So you can sign up, and this will be delivered to you for free in the next 7 days. And you can ask to have it as ground coffee, whole beans, whatever you need. And then you'll receive a different coffee every week as a subscriber. And that means that next week we'll have another weekly talking about the next coffee we're going to have. So that's pretty much all I've got, and I'll see you then. Thanks a lot.